Well, here we are again. For a hopefully small bit of recording. Knowing my luck, it's not going to be small. We have until I run out of energy.
만곡된 직선을 직선으로 질주하겠소.
And maybe we'll do some one-shot, though I'll probably be doing one-shot before this, or do the one-shot, upload the one-shot video first before this, so hello from the past, or the more distant past. Leaving behind the perpetrator of the carnage, greeting Ryoshi on the other side of the security wall. We had no other choice but to make our way towards the lab.
Mr.
Yoshu, perhaps this question of mine is one you might not wish to grace with an answer. If it indeed is, do feel free to let it float past. But what is your connection to these so-called nurse fathers? I'm not used to recording with my headphones on. Give me a moment. Alright. The relation with them does not seem to have been brewed in mere bad blood. And in the change in your countenance, I sense flashes something most almost imperturbability. Darn you, Yi sang in your poetic way of speaking. I have put all the pieces. I haven't put all the pieces together just yet, but they were nurse fathers. The fathers who forged the sword that I am. The plot thickens.
즐거움. 언제나 순탄치 않았고 때로는 어설펐지만
There we go.
여러분과 함께하는 여행은 늘 제 마음을 설레게 만들었답니다. 그렇기에 여기서 멈추고 싶지 않아요, 단테님.
상담은 나중으로 하지. 지금은 걸어볼
I know I had the thing turned all the way down now. I'm gonna turn down voices and effects.
하던 대로 해보십시오.
There we go, that should hopefully be better. I'd say it's relative.
해잔병같이 무릎을 꿇고 있을 때인
I need to level up you.
누가 누구에게
평화 휴지처럼
넉살 좋게 같이 상황을 개선해 보시지.
That. Just before use, it checks, and I believe
누가 누구에게 말을 거는 거지?
you inflict gaze. You inflict 3. So yeah. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that.
일기당천.
Oh, God damn it. Ow.
피가 튀고 경외감 속에 숨어 진경
단격발.
올바른 물질끼리 맞붙을 때 느껴지는
Yes, sometimes RNG can decide no, you don't.
확실히
시선은
훌륭하고
눈이 멀지
5번
않고
수감자. 덕분에 위험한 순간도 넘어간 적이 많다지.
죄인인가?
Yiseng, please.
적질
I think Yiseng's dead.
이번 건 약하군 그.
Or not, because these guys don't do any damage.
늙은 몸엔 그만큼 경험이 쌓여 있는 법.
모든 게 총알값 아까울 놈.
잠깐. 너희 지금
10
멈춰버린 친구가
turns
있어.
for 3 out of 9.
하기라도 한 거야? 뭐 일시적인 걸 테니까 잠깐만 옆에서 보조하면서 지켜주면 금방 돌아올 거야.
받아볼 테니까.
Can you please?
벗어날 수 있다고 생각해.
Okay, you two only spend 1 round.
일기당천.
시선 경멸스럽고
Thank you, self-healing.
의심, 암귀, 불안과 공포 그런 것들이 들끓을 때가 가장 취약하죠. 알아듣겠습니까? 지금이 적기라는 것입니다.
think at this point we go into guard strats for result.
나선 속을 벗어날 순 없다.
바람 불어오는데요.
He's almost out of bullets.
정질렀나?
Yeah, he's dead.
다소 즐겁군.
경외감 속에 숨어. 진경.
그렇게 계속되면 좀 오래 걸릴 걸. 강의를 이기고 강의는 볼을 이기고 그런 게 정해져 있는데 이유가 있으니까. 바위를 자르는 바위를 만들고 싶은 거라면 발명가로서 응원해주고 싶기는 해.
I think we're going to still make it, but darn.
나선 속을 벗어날 순 없다. 기가 튀고.
이런 무력한 상황에서 저는 항상 눈을 돌리고
Damage.
소지였어요.
It's time for the funny skill.
이젠 그러지 않아도
전력으로 승리했다. 전탄격발.
다들 첫 여정을
완벽한 승리
시작했을
축하드립니다,
때보다
아가씨.
정말 강해지셨네요.
이 정도의 성과라면
매일
4대 가문의
보아왔는데도
자제들도 인정할 수밖에
지금은
없을 겁니다.
감회가
좋은 수업
새로워요.
덕분이지.
경외라 혹은 괄목하든가. 평범과 비범은 이렇게
Yeah, I'm not
큰 차이를
surprised.
보이지. 한낱 날개 따위에 안주할 내가 아니다만 아직 그 실험들의 결과를 보고 싶으니 참도록 할까.
Oh, good. Lovely. Perfect. Do that. I'm a. Yeah. Let's try
죽음
this.
충동 억제, 관념 봉인.
Looks like we're here. It's the lab.
ACD나 AC.
The LCD and LCE haven't reached out again since the last transmission.
좋지 않은
I can only hope that no misfortune befell them.
관리자.
Hey, Magic Bud, are you picking up anything? I mean, the Golden Berg.
가져가기라도 했다면.
Those people got to it before us. Not yet. I don't think they did. It's still there.
그래.
Is that right? I guess I should be glad that we still have a chance. Gregor mumbled on in a gloomy tone. All in time will be relieved to hear this.
이 소식을 들으면
We stepped into the lab. The lights were off. It's completely dark inside. If the assailants were indeed after the Golden Berg, why did they... What could they possibly want with it? I was deeply engrossed in my thoughts when I noticed that Ryoshu has stopped in her tracks. Ryoshu?
이 앞에
There's a stench coming up ahead.
지긋지긋한
A
향이
sickeningly familiar one. Even in the cloying darkness of the unit lab, Yoshu seemed to notice something out of place. You smell something? I don't smell anything other than your...
좋네.
Oh, yeah.
당신
You have been smoking for a hot minute.
담배를 안 태우고 있었지.
Only sight welcomed us in the lab. We couldn't hear any breathing, but there was, without a doubt, the stink of cigarette and a chilling, disembodied sense of dread that we couldn't put our fingers on.
그곳에서 나올
When I left that place,
나는 누군가를
I remember
경계하고
feeling a strong contempt from someone. That's why she has contempt of the gays. It all makes sense now. It has to have been. Ryoshi started to muttering as though she was gripped by the chill. I noticed she wasn't speaking to me, though. I thought it seemed as though she was wading through a bog of mutilated memories to cling to her emotions at that moment.
지의 성, 마지막까지 당신은
You?
나를 괴롭게 할 생각뿐이었던
All along
거야.
you
그렇지,
had to make me suffer to the bitter end, haven't you?
나 때문에?
What
그건
audacity.
내가 할 말이지, 요시키.
You think I'm the one making you suffer? Ryoshu,
네 존재가 지금까지
you do realize that
모든 앞길을 막고 있다.
you've always been
알고 있지.
the one obstacle in my life, don't you?
그러니까 이래야 공평하잖아.
This is the only way for us to get even.
요시히데,
Each idiot
난 계속
will never stop.
녹들고 무거운
The sounds that flutter around my feet, rusted and heavy. How it clinks and rattles. In that vision of the path, Yoshu raised her sword in agony, using slow motion, unsheathing the blade that we had never seen revealed before. A white blade of such unfeeling purity, devoid of any trace of mercy behind its pale edge. In a split second, I was blinded by the glint of the blade. Yoshu clenched the other figure's jaw in her crushing grip, and was at a moment of hesitation, she drove the blinding bright blade into the mouth. Disturbing! Yoshu pulled the sword out in a single swift motion. The figure coughed out a thick glob of blood, and a piece of her sliced tongue. spat out more than just blood. He chunks of. Black. Fuck. I'm fine. I've got to. Oh, I've hacked its way out of her mouth. The triumphant laugh of someone who just sees victory of one's life. And a deep, ragged breath, Ryoshi let her sword fell from her grips. She stood rooted in the spot, staring at the flailing figure with a look of pure confusion. I can't even begin.
과거의 악취가 만연하는군.
Thank you, Ryoshi. Insidious stench of the past in the air. Right now, right before Ryoshi's eyes, the vivid presence of the memory of the past came to life in the form of a white silhouette. Her hand slowly brushing the lips beyond in which no tongue laid, as to remember the absence of the organ that Ryoshi mercilessly cut off. Like a lone watchman who had been kept a vigil, awaiting our arrival. Why is she glitching? I know that's the game doing that, but why is she glitching? Perception blocking filter, maybe? Ha. The mouth that has lost its tongue face Ryoshi without opening even once. But I think I heard a whisper of a hollowed sight escaping between her lips.
나는 나의 다섯 아비로 인해 이 세상에서 가장 소중한 걸 놓고 왔다.
Because my 5 fathers, I had to leave behind the single most important thing in this world.
그러니까
And that is why
되찾아와야 한다.
I must take it back.
다시 만나게 되어 진심으로 반가워.
So happy to see you again, Ryoshi. I mean it.
라고 주인님께서
Such were the words my master's bade me to relay.
소지아비.
The pinky nurse father.
주인님께서는
As an
이
master expected not
비전자에게 바람이 없으시니
from my insignificant self.
자연지사
I am but a blade rusting amid the quiet turn of nature, doomed to ever endure the dullness of today and the emptiness of marrow.
그 무렵 그대가
And therein, owing to your pursuit of the spider's thread,
이렇게 주인님의 뜻을
I am once again granted the chance to carry out my master's will.
혀가 길군.
Another talker, piss off. As her apprentice protests, Ryoshi's nurse father slowly stepped away towards the container of the golden bird, lay nested amidst its emitting a soft glow.
준비가 끝났사옵니다. 계획한 것을 잊지
That's,
않으시겠지.
what the preparations are complete. I trust you have not forgotten the plan. This is eye association. It's like a solid piece of metal that wouldn't be actually that effective as a sword. It'd be a very decent shield, an okay shield if, you know, in you could lift it in real life. But everybody in Project Moon practically has combat enhancement, so. So I had to, when the Nurser had left, I figured out in steel armor entered. What the?
기술이 접목된 무구라.
The augment looks
상당히
are
투박해
too crude to be a piece of gear imbued with advanced technology.
싱클레어 군의
Looks akin to a torture device
지하에서 보았던
we had previously seen
가성.
in the basement of Sinclair's home.
살도
No flesh, no blood, no bones to show.
드러내지
In a
않고
fight.
상대하겠다라. 내게 보여줄 예술치고
For an
미학의 격이
artwork meant
떨어지는
for my eyes, the aesthetics are lacking in class.
이런 상황에서
Keeping your mouth shut even in a moment like this. Did he not teach you? There's no beauty to be found in it. I want him here. Where's the ring, nurse father? The iron figure answered Ryoshi's question with a swing of her huge sword. We need to take care of this quick and track down the Golden Bird. Let's fend them all off. Starting to pick up on the rudiments of aesthetics, clock. Watch as I demonstrate the meaning of AOS. Whatever that means.
이번 의뢰가 끝나면 선배에게 찻집을 같이 가자고 했고요.
Okay. Dokie.
이번 월세가 해결되면 생각해볼게.
선배님 언제 오셨어요?
I can't. Clashing guards. Yeah, that.
나아가주게.
그쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데.
내가 모르는 장치가 있었나? 아니면 참가상이 뭐라도 했나? 너희가 이기기까지 걸리는 시간이 단축되고 있네.
Such as the pastimes plus one skill slot deal 10% damage. Cool. When staggered, immediately recover from stagger at the start of the next turn and gain one attack power. Cannot retreat. I don't think there's any IDs that can retreat currently on Ryoshu. Not without the assistance of Honglo. Don't have the speed, unfortunately. Of course, I'm gonna have bigger problems. I might just need to bite the bullet. As much as I don't want to.
이 또한 지시되도록.
Darn it. Oh boy. Yeah, it's a restart.
마지막
13번 수감자.
다음에는
평소처럼
And then until next time.
같이 상황을 개선해 보시지.
오늘 대련을 복귀할 수 있도록 자리를 준비.
See you guys then.